What's up, guys? This is the I guess updated tank build. Using greatsword now. Some people call it the turtle build. I guess we've really just updated most of the armor to have the new leeching rune glass, as well as changed out some of the previous armor, taking away the Warhammer perks. From that, I think with greatsword, if you can get armor pieces with the perks on it, like the calamity counter energizing perk and stuff like that, it's good, but it's not necessary. Most of the defensive greatsword perks are fairly lackluster in what they do, so it's not that big of a deal. I think Rupture has one that like slows all nearby enemies. Steadfast Strike has a fairly important one that cleanses you of like debuffs, which can be good. But other than that, they're not super impactful, so I didn't really like try to search too hard for those. If you can get them, that's good. If not, it's not a big deal. We're running a new greatsword. Trenchant recovery, super important. Plague strikes and duels is important. It keeps the enemy from regenerating, which is a big thing. Since we've put into strength now instead of going full con, really easy to start with Smooth Bone Ring and then Doom's Chance, both dungeon drops, super easy to get. We're still running Omen, also a dungeon drop, drops from Tempest, really easy to get. This and Doom's Chance both drop from Tempest, so you can just run that and get both of them. Smooth Bone comes from Lazarus, really easy to get. There was a change in the last patch where it is now impossible to get a legendary shield in the game. If you don't already have one and aren't able to get one, going forward it's going to be impossible to get. These are the attributes I'm running right now. Go 200 strength over 50 and 150. That's fine. That's not a big difference. The only difference is you're going to get a little bit more critical hit chance with the dex versus 10% bonus damage to stunned and slowed. 200 strength is probably going to be a little bit better than the 150 and 50. My greatsword unfortunately has dex, so I'm split for that right now until I can craft a new one. We'll go into weapons, sword and shield. Really, we're running pretty much the same thing we were last time. Only difference is we swapped these two. We're no longer taking empowered stab. Instead, we're opting for the slow. This is going to let us stay on top of people and stay on them when they're trying to run away. With the changes to light armor, being able to slow them is massive. Light armor players can no longer escape. It's pretty difficult unless they burn an ability to get away. Greatsword, mine isn't fully leveled. Eventually I'll take these two perks, Blade Honing and Cleansing Chain. But for right now, this is the full tree kind of for the armor pen. You get the bonus increased on first attack damage. The big two, I think, out of this entire thing are definitely this middle perk, which anytime you block, if you point block, so if you block right before an attack, it applies rend on the enemy, as well as it like decreases your stamina damage from that hit, which is huge. This is a really big important one. Make sure you're blocking with greatsword. The other one is down here, the heal for 5%. After blocking, you heal for 15%. So this added with Trenchant Recovery and the rune glasses for leeching, plus the point blocking applying rend, is huge. You heal for like almost 45% of your like attack hits now. It's crazy. So those together will keep you maxed out on all of your self-healing. I went with the mending form for the stone form, which in duels and like 3v3s is pretty nutty. You basically get a second health bar. If you pop this and I think it's the new, what is it? It's called Defender's Resolve now instead of Defiant Stance, I think, for Sword and Shield. Yeah, Defender's Resolve. Now, when this ends for the 15% plus the 10% on regen, this ends you get like 4k HP, plus the stone form healing on top of that for another like 4k. All of that buffed up and maxed out. You can heal for like 10 to 14k in one pop.
Oh no! I knew it! Rosalia really got inside his head! He's not even fighting back! Well, I guess it's up to me to save him, or else... Wait, what?
If you pop both of them. So it's kind of getting to a broken point of regen, but that's basically it. So that's pretty much the updated version, guys.